Hey, welcome to the Drayway. I'm Drayton Nayour, your host. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. I have a great show for you. I have some things that we need to talk about. It's a beautiful day here in Las Vegas. Man, just look behind me. It is gorgeous today. But let's get on with the show. I got a lot to talk about. Let's go. Hey, welcome to the Drayway. Look, if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, go ahead and hit it. I'm trying to get to 100,000 and it's a slow crawl because some of you just won't subscribe. But come on, subscribe. But anyway, what I want to talk about today is what are we doing in this country with our veterans? You know, these military people, these veterans, either current or past, we owe them so much, and we continue to give them so little, and I don't understand why. In other words, yesterday, all across the country, veterans were demonstrating all across the country, and I did not see one major news organization pick any of it up. Maybe you did. I didn't see it. And here they are demonstrating all over the country because the cuts that we're trying to do to the military makes no sense to me. And this is why you've heard me say over and over again, and listen to what I'm saying to you. If you are a veteran, if you are in the military, you are a Democrat. No matter what you think in your head, if you're a military veteran, you are a Democrat. Because you see how you get treated by Republicans. You are an expense. You need to understand that. You're an expense as far as Republicans are concerned. And Republicans don't like expenses. They want to cut everything, including your benefits. Do you get that? And they always will. Here they have the Supreme Court, the White House, they have the Senate, the House, they have it all. And none of them are discussing about how to make things better for you. How do we increase? How do we make benefits better for our military? They're not talking about that. Why? It takes money. That takes money. And they don't want to invest money in you. In you. Do you understand that? The Republicans have it all. They have everything. And with the stroke of a pen and a little desire, you guys could have better hospitals, better benefits, better everything. It's not even being talked about. You know what Republicans are doing instead? Slashing and cutting everything you hold dear. Everything. Yeah. They want to cut and dismantle. They want to get rid of everything because they simply don't want to spend the money. That's what you need to understand. To Republicans, you're simply an expense. And to the look at the media yesterday. You know, here, you know, everybody likes to say, "Oh, I'm for the troops. I'm for our military." That's words. Those are words. I think military people know and understand it's about action. It's about what you actually do. Because I don't know any military person that likes someone to walk around saying, "Yeah, I did this in battle and I did that in battle," and you're like, "You've never been in battle. What are you talking about?" Nobody likes someone talking about battle when they've never been there. And here we are. We have everyone talking about, "Oh, I'm for the military." Show me. What are your actions? And so far, Republicans, what are their actions? Cut, 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 cut. Because you're an expense. And that's what you need to understand. Because when I see a military person, and they say, "Oh, I'm a Republican." No, you're not. No, you're not. No. Because they don't want you. The Republicans don't want you. They don't want you because you're an expense. Yeah. The only time they're ever going to mention you is when there's an election. Then they'll try to get you on their side. But other than that, come on, you're military people. Seriously, follow the actions. And what are the actions of the Republicans right now? They're literally attacking you and your benefits. Literally. And my question to you now is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? When is enough enough? When are you going to understand they, being the Republicans, are not on your side? They're not for you. They never will be. You cost too much money. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. Am I on target or am I off target? Let me know. But don't go anywhere. We're just getting started on the Drayway. I'll be right back. What's the new attack? What's the new attack from Republicans? Okay, well, here's the new attack. And now, if you live in a small town USA, and there's millions of you that live in small towns across this beautiful country, just so you know, you're a Democrat. Yeah. If you live in a small town, you're a Democrat. Because you need things like, oh, I don't know, what are the Republicans attacking now? Yeah, the U.S. Postal Service. Yeah, they want to cut 10,000 employees. They want to cut post offices across the country. Post offices that you small towns absolutely positively depend on. Can you imagine what happens to small town life if your post offices go away? You have no idea how bad and how isolating that will be. Because you need to understand, the post office goes everywhere. The post office doesn't go, yeah, we're not going to go there. It's not a profitable route for us. So yeah, we're not going to go. See, that's what private companies do. Private companies go, yeah, this whole area it's not good for us to we're not going to deliver there. And that is what you could be looking at. Because when Republicans look at the post office, they see an expense. But it's an expense that makes American life better. All right? The U.S. Postal Service isn't supposed to turn a profit. It's not about profit. It's about service. Yeah, it's about service. And it's about doing the right thing for Americans. And right now, Republicans just want to get rid of it. Republicans, oh, you're losing money. Oh, it's not profitable. Oh, it's not this. Oh, it's not that. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Again. And if you guys follow this show, if you watch me on this show, you notice I say it over and over and over again. Republicans don't make anything better. Nothing. They don't make anything any better. They don't want to because that costs money. And they don't want to spend money on anything. Because if they have to spend money, they have to ask rich people for it because they're the ones with the money and they don't want to do that. They certainly don't want to do that. So, again, can you imagine hundreds, maybe thousands of towns across the country with no post office? Can you even imagine what life would be without your postal service? I'm afraid we may find out because, once again, Republicans don't know how to fix anything. They don't know how to make anything any better. They just know how to get rid of it or cut it. And this administration is a perfect illustration. Cut it, get rid of it. Cut it, get rid of it. Cut it, get rid of it. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think about the Postal Service? Would you like to see it cut? Would you like to see it go away in small towns? Maybe in your own small town. Let me know in the comments. And don't go anywhere. I have a final thought. What the United States, what this administration doesn't seem to understand with the war between Russia and Ukraine, Ukraine has no choice. Russia has tons of choices. Russia wants Ukraine, period. And Ukraine's like, no. And what United States doesn't understand is, if you stop giving arms to Ukraine, you're out of the discussion. We don't need you anymore. If you're not helping us, go away. And we don't really care what you say or think, because you have no dog in the fight anymore. You see, when America steps back, when America starts being, you take care of it yourself, you then have no say in the outcome. You have no say on what goes on then. You're backing out, so then the Europe takes the lead. Yeah, the European Union takes the lead, and they decide what goes on. You're now out. You're now on the sideline. And that's how you want to be as the United States of America? Here we've spent trillions of dollars on the most awesome military might in the world. And when there's a battle going on, now the United States is going to sit back. Now the United States is going to be like, can't get my hands dirty. This is a complete nightmare. It's a complete and total nightmare, because once again, you have an administration, a Republican administration, that has no idea what they're doing, that has no idea what's at stake here, and frankly doesn't seem to care. But the rest of the world does care. The rest of the world knows exactly what Russia is. Russia is our enemy. Russia is our enemy. And the problem that we're all having is Donald Trump doesn't get that, because Donald Trump has been receiving millions of dollars from Russian oligarchs for condos for decades. So he just sees them as people with a bunch of money. He doesn't really understand or care what Russia means on the world stage. But see, people in Europe know all about Russia. You can't tell them anything about Russia. What do you think you're going to tell someone in Poland about Russia? Yeah. What do you think you're going to tell some of these European Union people about Russia that they don't already know? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm curious to see what you think, but I think the United States stepping back and not being the leader around the world and leading our allies against a horrible regime like Russia, with Putin being a murderer and all, us stepping back is a huge, huge mistake, and it makes us look bad in front of the entire world. But once again, great job, Donald Trump. Way to make the United States look miserable in front of the entire world. Good job, buddy. Let me know what you think in the comments. I know that's my sarcasm for the day. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget, there's a new Drayway each and every day. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Drayway. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.